here's the thing. Getting heavy on top of people is much more psychological than most people realize. I have to learn to relax to get heavy. So as heavy as most of you will be today, I promise you can just considerably get heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. Like some of the heaviest people, like John Frankel, feels very often way heavier than a lot of big guys that I go with. John's about my weight, and yet when he's on top of me, he's able to just like, why do people get really heavy when they're drunk? Because the inhibitions, they're just gone. They just let it all go. You try to lift your drunk friend, he's just like impossibly heavy, right? That is really what you're trying to achieve, okay? Is that kind of considerable weight. A few things that I can adjust, but in general, I want my spine with his clavicle line, okay? I want to be more, it'll feel almost like you're too high up on him in general. There's going to be movement and fluctuation, but this is a guiding principle for me. Beyond that, if my chin is around his shoulder, that's as far as I ever kind of want it to go. I never really want my head to start going around here. It's starting to get past his shoulder. It's not very heavy. Even if I put weight in, there's almost nothing, right? Everyone's going to be a little different. So my preferred demarcation lines are this for my spine, and I really don't want my chest to go past the center line, okay? I feel like this is where I get the best weight on people. You're gonna feel a relatively big difference there. If I was here, and I'm like, oh shoot, I got a little too far, I need to move on Joshua. And I move back to here, this is a very different experience, right? It's like collapsing a lung, basically, all right? I can put my hand positions back in here, but you'll note my hands do not take weight into the ground, all right? So you can put your hands back in there if you want, but like, when you come back, it's like the subtlest touch. Do you understand? Like a kid was sleeping at night and you just wanted to put your hand on his head because he looks so sweet, but you don't want to wake him up, okay? Your hands and your body do not touch the ground like hump and take the weight. You'll do it more than you think, okay? But really try to be here again. Try that again, 1, 2, 3.